That one again is pretty self-explanatory. This tends to happen if you hold the can too far away, right? The paint can't link up to itself and flow in a nice even film. Also, instead of doing nice even strokes across the job like we were doing over there, the spraying here is a little bit erratic. The blobs that you can see are where the can has stopped during a stroke. All right? Now at least with this you can go back to it and put more paint on. So it's not as bad as that.
Right. So like you were saying earlier, you can always put more on, you can't take it off.
It's very difficult to take it off. Yeah. This one is something that we come up against now and again. If you look closely at that, you can see little pinholes. We call them fish eyes.
Yeah, yeah.
It's grease, polish, that sort of thing. Dirt causes that.
Right, so that's why you did the thinners.
That's why I use the thinners. I mean, rubbing down your surface cleans it anyway. The thinners, as we said, is a belt and braces approach. But if you don't do that and you spray straight onto a vehicle, maybe it's got some wax polish on it already, you're going to get that. That again is the same as that. 24 hours, rub the whole lot off, start again. This one, this should be gloss black.
Oh, doesn't look very glossy.
It should be nice and glossy, just like the car is, and it's not. What's happened is, there's too much moisture that's gone into that. You have to pick your spraying conditions. Don't spray on a cold, wet, damp morning, you know. Pick your conditions. I mean, even in winter, we can get nice, dry, sunny days. They're good spraying days. A cold, rainy, damp December morning will do you no favours whatsoever, and you will end up dragging in excessive moisture from the air into your paint, which will give you that effect.
What's that called, by the way, that?
That's generally called blooming.
Blooming horrible, blooming. That's what I call that.
Yes, blooming horrible, yeah.
That's looking a heck of a lot better now.
It is, yeah. I think what we need to do now, John, actually is get rid of all this masking and all the newspaper, especially the masking tape, before the paint comes too dry. Because if we let it dry, we'll end up pulling it where it's formed a continuous film from the job to the tape. When we break that film, it'll start to pull. We need to get the masking tape off now.
Right, do you want me to start here?
Start at the top, work towards the job.
Right.
The next stage, nothing for 7 days. Absolutely nothing. Again, just as with the primer, very, very important. Don't touch it, don't mess with it. Above all, don't polish it. That's a mistake that many people make. The paint's new, it's soft. Most of the polishes are abrasive, and you don't want to be rubbing little particles of grit into your nice new soft paintwork, right? Leave it for 7 days while the paint fully hardens. What you may like to do in the meantime is to apply a colour restorer to the rest of the vehicle. It's fairly easy for you because we've actually just done 2 panels, so you can do the whole vehicle, just leave the panels that we've sprayed. If you take a close look here, where we had to blend the paint into an existing panel, you can see that we've done quite a nice job. That will be very, very easy to blend in.